The next season of Pokemon Go has been announced. Let's get to it. The new season of Pokemon Go, The World of Wonder, starting March 1st and ending on June 1st. If you pay close attention to the Pokemon Go season reveal trailer, you had a feeling we're gonna get some Ultra Beasts, and we're getting some Ultra Beasts. Ladies and gentlemen, Poipole is making its Pokemon Go debut. Throughout the season, you'll be able to adventure and bond with the Ultra Beast Poipole for the first time ever in Pokemon Go. Hopefully we see more Ultra Beasts throughout the season, and judging off of this, it sounds like Poipole is gonna be given to us, probably through a research of some sort, and I'm assuming it's gonna work a little bit similar to the Cosmog research we got way back when. We'll probably have to do a bunch of challenges, and then we'll get, for the first time ever, the Ultra Beast Poipole. Should be fun. The reason I'm getting Cosmog vibes from this Pokemon is that this is the only Ultra Beast that evolves, I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Poipole ends up evolving to Naganadel, another Ultra Beast, which is super dope looking. I'm not sure how hard it's gonna be to evolve this into Naganadel. As we saw, Cosmog was fairly easy to evolve, so hopefully this one's also pretty easy. But that's exciting. That's 2 new Ultra Beasts right off the rip during the season. That's gonna be awesome. Now, probably my favorite thing about this season, we have new Shiny Shadow legendaries. Shiny Shadow Raikou, Shiny Shadow Entei, and Shiny Shadow Suicune are gonna be available throughout Shadow Raids during the weekends in this new season. How awesome is that? Super dope and useful Shadow legendaries right there, and they're gonna be some of the most beautiful shiny. Dude, Shiny Shadow Raikou, Shiny Shadow Entei, I can't wait. As for the community days during the season, March 16th, we have a community day. April 7th is a classic community day. Again, I think that's gonna be Beldum. That's my guess. Hopefully I'm right about that. That would be awesome. It's been like 6 years. April 20th, we have a community day, and then May 19th, we have a calm day. So 3 regular community days. Hopefully they're new Pokemon, and then 1 classic. Now let's talk about the spawns during the season. In the cities, you're gonna get Togetic, Gardevoir, Delcatty, Gulpin, Stunky, Purloin, Scraggy, and more. Awesome. In forests, you can get Jumpluff, Absol, Elgyem, Phantom, Dupitor, Fomantis, Palmy, and more. Nice. In the mountains, you can get Macargo, Phanpy, Nosepass, Medicham, Duskull, Carbink, Noibat, and more. Okay. And if you're by some beaches or by some water, you can get Quagsire, Shuckle, Surskit, Clamperl, Inkay, Clauncher, Tadbulb, and more. Not as cool as the other ones. It would have been nice if they threw in like a Lapras or Gyarados or something, but it's alright. Here are the spawns in the northern hemisphere: Hisuian, Growlithe, Mawile, Bagon, Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, Litleo, and more. Very nice. And in the southern hemisphere, Hisuian, Voltorb, Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Skarmory, Larvitar, Electrike, and more. I'm not gonna lie, I like these new seasonal spawns. A lot of good shinies, rare shinies, new shinies. I'm down. Now here's the egg pool for this new season. They never really changed this up too much, but 2-kilometer eggs: Togepi, Gothita, Solasis, Larvesta, Fletchling, and more. Not bad. 5-kilometer eggs: Lickitung, Sableye, Roggenrola, Larvesta, Skrelp, and more. Okay. 7-kilometer eggs: Alola Vulpix, Galarian Slowpoke, Farfetch'd Wooper, Stunfisk, and more. Pretty regular. 10-kilometer eggs: Larvesta, Goomy, Turtonator, is it Sharkaday or Sharkadet? I don't know. That's a brand new Pokemon that's coming to Pokemon Go. I don't know if I pronounced that name right, but don't roast me. And then we also have Frigibax and more. So 10-kilometer eggs are pretty great. 12-kilometer eggs are not mentioned. What? Okay, 12-kilometer eggs not being mentioned means we're probably not getting anything new in the 12-kilometer egg pool, which is very sad. Now let's talk Adventure Sync eggs. 5 kilometers are Gligar, Mantike, Tortuga, Arkin, Phantom, and more. Not bad. 10-kilometer eggs: Dratini, Dino, Goomy, Turtonator, Jangmo, and more. Again, these are pretty regular like egg pools. This is not really much different, but this is new, and honestly would have been kind of a cool time for them to implement a new feature or like a new egg. There are route reward eggs, so you get special 7-kilometer eggs from interacting with Mateo, and in that egg pool, you have Hisuian Growlithe, Paldean Wooper, Hisuian Sneasel, Pawniard, Vullaby, and more. I love that. That is a nice incentive to do routes. I'm excited to see how those eggs are. Again, would have been cool to implement a new kind of egg possibly, but it's all good. Here are the bonuses for this entire season. We have increased damage for people raiding with friends. I'm down, okay. But check this, you get a free daily raid pass by spinning gyms. So you get 2 free raids a day. Love that for everybody out there. Go do a free 1-star raid or gather some friends or your community and do like a legendary or something like that. Love 2 free raids. Nice opportunity to save some money. And then increased XP for defeating 1-star and 3-star raids. Kind of a random bonus. Not the craziest ones ever, but I do like that free raid pass. We also have a new Racer's Breakthrough. The encounters can be Hisuian Sneasel, Furfro, Goomy, Sandygast, Jangmo, and Dubwool. You know, there's definitely been better research breakthroughs in the past. Obviously, a couple years ago, we used to have legendaries. Oh, that's so crazy to think about, bro. Remember when we used to be able to get like Ho-Oh and Lugia and Latios and Latias and Groudon, and now we get Dubwool? What happened? There is gonna be a seasonal special research to claim that's gonna go throughout the entirety of the season, and that's gonna unlock throughout the season. So it's gonna be like that thing where you have to wait like 2 weeks for Professor Willow to figure something out to progress. Last time we had that, it just led to some fun stuff, but nothing too crazy, which we're gonna circle back back to in a little bit because we have something very important to talk about. And you can purchase a 3-part ticketed experience throughout the entire season. That's going to include Pokemon encounters, a new avatar item, and probably some other goodies, you know, items, XP, Stardust, whatever. No telling if that's going to be worth it or not. I'll purchase it. Hopefully it's going to be good. I'm sure it's going to be fairly cheap, so not a big deal. So speaking of research, I want to talk about this really quick. We won't spend too much time on it. But where the heck was this season's Master Ball? We did not get a Master Ball this season, and that worries me. Because if my memory serves me correct, we've got a Master Ball each of the last 2 seasons, and we were expecting to get one during this one, and this season ends in 2 days, and there's no word on Master Balls, so we're not getting one, I guess? Again, I think a Master Ball a season is honestly a little bit too frequent anyways, but I'm just a little bit confused on the consistency here. I mean, I'm not tripping. I still have both my Master Balls, but this is exactly why I haven't used them. Everyone was like, oh, bro, don't trip. Just use your Master Balls. We're going to get new ones every season. We haven't got one yet, and that's why I wasn't using it, because I don't know for sure if we're going to be getting them every time. So for those of you guys that have used your Master Ball, and I guess for myself that just wants more Master Balls, where are they? How come we didn't get one last season? It would be nice if there was a little bit of communication on that. Are we going to get one this next season? Hopefully, I don't know. Haven't heard a lot of people talking about it. Let me know if you guys thought about it, but yeah, where the heck's the Master Ball? Let me know in the comments if you guys think we need one, or do you think they should be less frequent? And also, where the heck do you think it is? Anyways, hopefully we hear more about this new season in the coming days. It sounds exciting. I'm down for some new Ultra Beasts. I'm down for some new Shadow Shinies. Should be fun. And speaking of new stuff, I touched on this earlier. We have a new event, Pokemon Go, Pokémon Horizons event. It's celebrating like a new series they have, but it starts on Tuesday, March 5th and ends on Monday, March 11th. So we're gonna kick off the month of March with this new event, and it looks good. We have the debut of 3 new Pokemon. We have Charcadet. It is Charcadet, isn't it? It's gotta be. And then Armarouge, and then Ledge. Man, you know, I'm trying. I love that very cool design Pokemon from the newer generations. I'm a fan. And we have a new costume Pikachu with the Caps hat. So, Charcadet, or Charcadet, oh gosh, is it Char? I don't know. This new Pokemon is going to be hatching in 2 kilometer, 5 kilometer, and 10 kilometer eggs during this event. Now again, as we've seen with Larvesta, and Pawniard, and Pancham, and Vullaby, if a Pokemon is in eggs during an event, that's the easiest time to get it, because after that, it's not really going to be, well, sometimes it can be easy, most of the time it's not. It's going to be in 2s, 5s, and 10s, and after the event's over, it's only going to be in 10 kilometer eggs, so make sure you guys get it. We have a new egg exclusive Pokemon, but again, get all this event is going on while you can. Now in the wild for this event, we have Scyther, Nosepass, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxly, Pawmi, and if you're lucky, you can get Pikachu wearing Caps hat, Alola Grimer, and Beldum. Nice. Nothing too crazy, but I'm down. In raids, 1-star raids is going to be Costume Pikachu, Rhyhorn, Rockruff, and in 3-star raids, Chansey, Noctowl, and Metagross. Bonuses for this event, double XP for hatching Pokemon, and Team Go Rocket's going to be appearing more in balloons. Also, we have surprise encounters. You might have surprise encounters with characters and Pokemon seen in the Pokemon Horizons this series when you take a snapshot during the event. So you get a surprise snapshot probably once a day for the duration of the event. I'm down. Who knows what that's going to be? We have a featured attack. Pikachu will know the charge attack Volt Tackle. I don't really know how useful that's going to be for just Pikachu, but Volt Tackle is a new move coming to Pokemon Go. It's going to do 90 damage and decrease defense by 1 stage in PvP and do 90 damage in gyms and raids. We also have field research for this event. Pikachu with a costume, Golduck, Skarmory, Rockruff, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxly. There's going to be showcases, there's going to be an event bundle in the web store, and that's that. Not the craziest event, just a little bit of a celebration. A lot of news today, a lot of new things coming. It's going to be awesome. Also, speaking of awesome, surprise, it is Pokemon Day in Pokemon Go, and we have a surprise event that is spawning a bunch of party hat Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Eevee, and Pikachu, and I have been grinding all day today. I've been Go Plussing, I've had my incense on, trying to get some of these shinies because I believe the only shiny I have out of all of these is like 3 Charmanders, which some of them are Charizards now, but I only have 3 of these costume shinies, and they're all the same Pokemon. Let me double check that now. So yeah, here's the 1 Charmander, here are the 2 Charizards, and that's it. No Pikachus, no Bulbasaurs, no Squirtles, and I believe no Eevees either. Okay, wow. So all the spawns are only last until the end of the day. This was a surprise event. No one was really expecting it. I would love to go get some shinies right now. So I say, let's pop our daily incense, and actually for the first time ever, maybe I did it at the Sinnoh. Oh, I lost that Bulbasaur. That's great. Let's pop our daily incense with the brand new Spatial Rend Adventure effect and get a bunch of checks going because I would love to get a shiny or a hundo. All right, so first things first, let's get the daily adventure incense popped, and now let's find a Palkia. Here we go. We have a shiny Palkia. Let's use Spatial Rend for, I guess, 20 minutes. Still such a cool thing to do, and I will definitely be doing this on events like this, man. The new adventure effects are great, bro. Who doesn't love more spawns and longer daily incenses, longer lucky eggs, star pieces? Wow, as you can see, it's really giving us a nice Oh, that's a shiny. As you can see, though, we have a very, very nice amount of spawns in this radius, which is awesome. What's up, doggy? Hopefully that dog isn't scaring all the shinies away by barking, but as you can see, a lot more Pokemon on our screen right now, so hopefully we can get ourselves a shiny. Speaking of shinies, kind of goes without saying, but we had an incredible week of Sinnoh Tour action in Los Angeles. It was insane. The global tour was great. The in-betweens were arguably better. If you haven't seen all the adventures from this past week, there's some absolute bangers, some really classics, honestly, some classic moments in there. Go check them out. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys have any of these shiny costume party hat Pokemon. I will say, missed opportunity that we can't evolve any of these party hat Pokemon other than Charmander. They let that evolve, I believe, during Pokemon Go's birthday, so maybe they'll wait for that. But it would be nice if we can evolve this Pikachu or any of the Eevees or the Squirtles or the Bulbasaur. I feel like that would have also been a nice surprise, you know, nothing too crazy. And now we have a Seal for some reason. You got a Pikachu here, not a shiny. Oh, that scared me. I thought that was like an Articuno or something. We got an Onix. You know, looking back, this timeless travel season was fun. It was nothing insane. We've had better seasons before, but I can't ignore the fact that this season had probably the most quality of life updates ever, you know? We had the heal all button, the revive all button. There was a ton of visual updates in the game, and I feel like there's like one or two big things that I can't remember right now, but again, a lot of quality of life updates, which I very much appreciate. I know we all do. So shout out to the timeless travel season. Again, no Master Ball though, so that's still pretty sad. What can I say, bro? Your boy does not succumb to the pressure. Your boy does not fold under pressure. Everyone was saying to use the Master Ball. I was like, no, you gotta trust, you gotta trust, you gotta trust. And here we are with 2 Master Balls, but no birds. So I guess maybe I don't know. Also random 7-kilometer egg hatch, why? I do want to use my Master Ball, so let's talk about it really quick. Let me get one thing straight in regards to the Master Ball here. I do want to use it, all right? And I do think the legendary birds are worth using it on. I just feel like I'm in way too deep. I've had like what feels like thousands of bird encounters in my life. So many close moments, so many heartbreaks, so many just like, great memories, really, and like it wouldn't fulfill me if I just went out and Master Balled one right now, you know? I need to earn that first bird, however long it takes. More than likely, my Master Ball is gonna get used on like a Hundo Shadow from a raid, or like, I don't know, a Hundo Shadow Shiny, like a Shundo, or a really special spawn, something like that. Also, let's look at how many spawns are on the screen right now. This is a lot. Like, this spatial rent thing is very worth it. I'm glad I rated my absolute butt off getting a bunch of candy. Look at how many Pokemon I can see on my screen and catch right now. For those of you that are curious, I ended up with over 1,000 Dialga candies and XL candies and 100 Palkia candies and 140 Palkia XLs. But I do have like over 1,000 rare candies, so I have enough if I need it, not a big deal. As you guys know, I was rating really, really hard on Dialga, trying to get the Hundo. Ended up doing over 100 plus, maybe 200 raids and couldn't get the Hundo, so that was a rough time. But if you guys want to see some of that adventure, go check out our last one. It was a lot of fun. Well, everything else was fun. Not getting the Hundo was honestly heartbreaking, and it's fine. Squirtle, no. Squirtle again, how about no? And that'll do it for the incense. 22 Pokemon. Honestly, that was a lot of fun. I love catching these costume Pokemon, even if they're not shiny. This is always satisfying for my nostalgia to catch Gen 1 starters, so I'm down. Let's get a quick Hundo check though. Man, that would've been nice. Low-key, I would want a Hundo over a shiny, but yeah, check out all the Pokemon I've been catching today. Obviously, there's a lot of our recents, but we go plussing all day, all morning, trying to get some of these costumes. Nothing yet. I'm not giving up though. We still have the rest of the day, and I will definitely be checking. Also, would have been nice for Charizard with the party hat to be back in raids. Again, would have been a nice touch. I'm not complaining, just would have been another cool thing. And speaking of which, check out my recent adventures if you guys have not already. They've been great. Go enjoy.